Tonight, an RMU tradition goes up in smoke while the world of entertainment heats up.
Which movies should you see this weekend? Who's no longer an idol? And a classic video game is reborn.
This and so much more are ahead. This is RMU Tonight.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of RMU Tonight. I'm Amy Morgan.
And I'm Kevin Williams. For the next 30 minutes, we'll be your guide to today's world of music, movies, games, and gadgets. But we start tonight with our super top story. It's something that RMU students look forward to all year long, but this year, the weekend before finals, otherwise known as Springfest or Super Saturday, is a thing of the past. President DeLomo announced in a letter earlier this week that the RMU tradition of Super Saturday will not be happening this year, claiming, quote, "Last year, many students expressed concern about the safety of the RMU campus as a result of underage drinking, public intoxication, and dismay over poor choices students were making at the Springfest event," unquote. Tonight, we beg the question, would it make a difference if there was not permissible public intoxication? It's the week before finals, before summer. Not allowing it to be in the open does not stop it from happening behind closed doors. Word spread fast around the RMU community, both among upperclassmen with fond memories and the freshmen who never got to experience it. DeLomo continued to say, Springfest does not represent the best that RMU has to offer. Or does it? We want to know how you feel, RMU. We here at RMU Tonight are dedicated to showing student opinion on the death of this event. Send us your opinion at rmutonight@gmail.com. Also, next week, in memory of Super Saturday, we're going to be showing you footage of past Super Saturdays. So even if you're a freshman who never had the chance to experience it, you can bask in the glory that was one Super Saturday. So send in your emails and sound off on this lost RMU tradition. What do you think about this, Amy?
I am highly upset with it. I have joined the Facebook group Save Super Saturday, actually created by one of my friends, Jordan. As a freshman, it's one of the things that I heard about probably the first week I came on campus from upperclassmen. I heard it's amazing, it's a good bonding time for students, and I was really looking forward to it.
It's a great bonding experience, and it's a great time to say goodbye to your friends. When that's the week before you head home for summer, a lot of these friends may live very far away from you. I know that you live out near Harrisburg.
Yeah, 4 hours away.
So many of your friends might live around Pittsburgh, or they may live anywhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's something that you need to say goodbye to your friends with. And even, I mean, whether or not there's drinking,
yes,
it still should be a celebrated event. And I think that a lot of RMU administration has not thought of that.
Yeah, I just feel like first there was Fight Night, I heard, and they got rid of that, and I think that would have been amazing to see as well. And Super Saturday, what's next? What are they going to get rid of next on campus?
I can't think of anything else that they can get rid of. RMU Idol, they'll
yeah,
they'll find something bad about that. They'll find something bad about RMU Tonight.
That's not good.
That's not good. That's my paycheck.
Oh, see, I don't get paid for this. Not yet, anyway. I love it, though, so it's okay.
It does show you, though, that, I mean, who knows what's going to happen next.
Yes, very true. Well, in other news, recording artist Sean Diddy Combs was accused of punching a man after a post-Oscar party outside a Hollywood hotel in 2007. Gerard Reichner claims that Combs punched him and spat on another woman on February 25, 2007. It was outside Teddy's nightclub at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. Diddy says that any physical contact between Gerard and himself was due to his quick reaction when Gerard launched towards him. According to www.yahoo.com, any contact was caused by his forward motion against my open hand, says Diddy. Tuesday, this lawsuit was settled, and the details have yet to be disclosed. According to CMT.com, country star Sarah Evans, 37, is engaged to sports radio host Jay Barker. Barker, a former quarterback at the University of Alabama, also hosts a morning show on the radio. Evans divorced from her former husband, Craig Shaleski, in 2006. No wedding date has yet been set. Congrats, Barker and Evans.
In more music entertainment now, the husband of two-time Grammy nominee Corinne Bailey Rae was found dead last Saturday. 31-year-old Jason Rae was found in his home in northern England. Toxicology reports suggest that the death may be drug-related. A 32-year-old man was arrested in connection with the possibility of selling drugs to Rae, but was released after posting bail. Have you ever been torn between two satellite radio providers, either XM or Sirius? Well, starting soon, you're not going to have a choice. The Justice Department approved a merger between the two carriers after Sirius bought out XM for $5 billion this week. Experts say the merger was needed to compete with HD radio and internet radio as well as the common iPod. There is no word at this time as to when the merger will go into effect.
Now let's see what's on the top of the charts. Top 5 music videos, according to yahoo.com. 1, Touch My Body, Mariah Carey. 2, Don't Stop the Music, Rihanna. 3, No One, Alicia Keys. 4, No Air, Jordan Sparks. I like that song, by the way. Bubbly, Colby Caliat.
And now here's a look at the top 5 radio singles of the week. Coming in at number 1 is Chris Brown with You. Number 2 this week, runner-up, is Sarah Bareilles with Love Song. Number 3 is Flo Rida and T-Pain with Whoa. Rihanna comes in at number 4 with Don't Stop the Music, and Buck Cherry holds in at number 5 for a second straight week with Sorry.
And we have the top 3 albums. Danity Kane, Welcome to the Dollhouse. Number 2, Now That's What I Call Music, Volume 27. Number 3, Rick Ross, Trilla. Number 4, Flo Rida, Mail on Sunday. And number 5, Jack Johnson, Sleep Through the Static.
So what's your favorite song out right now?
Oh, like I said, I like No Air because I like duets, and that's with Chris Brown and Jordan Sparks, and I enjoy Jordan Sparks' voice.
Do you know what duet I liked last year? I don't really listen to a whole lot of like the top 40 radio. Well, I mean, yeah. Shut up. But I don't listen to a whole lot of the top 40 radio. But I was really impressed by Rihanna and Neo's "Hey That I Love You" because it was kind of set up more classically.
I did not enjoy Rihanna last year, and then this year she came out with all this like fun dance music to listen to. I love Rihanna now.
Oh.
I don't know what changed.
So you're a fan of the dance music?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay then. Well, wrapping up music. Up next, what movies should you go see this weekend? Plus, which former friend has directed a British comedy? We've got this and much more ahead, so don't go away. Welcome back, everyone, to RMU Tonight.
So which new movies should you go check out this weekend? Here's a preview of the newest movies coming to a theater near you. This week, a ton of new movies are coming to theaters. We have Stop Loss coming to theaters this weekend, superhero movie, 21, Run, Fat Boy Run, My Brother is an Only Child, Flawless, Priceless, Shelter, American Zombie, Hats Off.
Those are a lot of movies coming to theaters.
Yeah, there are. There's quite a few.
Yeah.
I noticed that in our research.
Well, those are some of the new movies, but now here's a look at what topped the box office last weekend. At number 1 was Dr. Seuss with Horton Hears a Who, coming with $24.6 million.
Very cute movie, by the way.
Number 2 was Tyler Perry's Meet the Browns with $20 million. Shudder came in at number 3 with $14 million. Drillbit Taylor, the Owen Wilson comedy, at number 4 with $10.3 million. 10,000 BC came in at number 5 with $8.9 million. Well, tomorrow is Friday, and that means that a whole new list of movies are coming to theaters this weekend.
Here's a sneak peek at one of the newest horror films, Shudder, starring Joshua Jackson and Rachel Taylor. Let's take a look.
The pictures you are about to see are real. They have not been retouched or manipulated. It is called spirit photography, an event in which images of the dead are caught on film.
Emotional energy can be communicated on film.
You mean ghosts?
Hollywood again demonstrates its insatiable appetite for truly horrible horror films in the newest of a crop of Japanese remakes in Shudder. 20th Century Fox unleashes another in the long line of Japanese horror remakes, including such classics as The Grudge and The Eye and The Ring. Directed by Masayuki Okiaki, Shudder details the story of Ben, a photographer played by Joshua Jackson, and his wife Jane, played by Rachel Taylor, who moved to Tokyo and faced the wrath of the supernatural when the couple accidentally kill a girl with their car. Soon the couple starts finding ghostly images of the girl in the pictures developed by Ben, and terror ensues.
Like its predecessors, Shudder suffers the effects of an entertainment industry that manufactures horror films, then develops solid features with in-depth storylines. The scares in this film are inhibited to appeal more to the watered-down and pubescent taste of the PG-13 market. Generally, a more appealing time at the theater might just be 2 hours of nothing but paint drying.
What do you think of that one?
That actually, I don't know. It's hard to describe because I saw some previews on MTV and I was like, I wonder if this is going to be a good one or not.
It just looked a little cheesy. The
did.
The preview that we saw looked a little more like the cheesier one. I've seen ones that looked a little bit better, ones that might actually be enticing, but that one...
I like Joshua Jackson. I love Dawson's Creek, so maybe that's
Oh, is that what he's from?
Yeah, Joshua Jackson, yeah, he was from Dawson's Creek.
Okay, I believe you, I just don't
Okay.
know. Okay.
Well, more in movies. This week, the very hyped MTV production of Stop Loss comes to theaters, starring Ryan Phillippe and Channing Tatum. This movie will help define the war generation, or is it just another movie? Let's find out.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Signed up thinking I was going over there to protect my country.
She just sent this to me yesterday. She now will make some cute Tex-Mex babies.
Everything turned out so different than we thought.
Good to have you back, son.
It's good to be home.
Brandon Leonard King,
Yes,
you have orders to report to the 1st Brigade.
not me. I'm getting out today.
You leave on the 22nd, shipping back to Iraq. You've been stop-lost.
Get up, get out, get away from these liars, 'cause they don't get your soul.
I ran over 150 combat missions, no complaint. I honor my contract and I expect the Army to do the same.
What the hell's happening to these guys?
With a shortage of guys and no draft, they're shipping back soldiers who's supposed to be getting out.
I want so much to open your eyes.
If you're spooked, it's okay. There's no shame in that.
I ain't scared. This family is done fighting this war.
The way I see it, Steve's married to the Army. I can't go another year without having him touch my face.
Tell me that you'll open your
Here's your new ID. You go, you're going for good.
Come on, we'll knock out another tour and we'll come home. Nothing we did over there bothers you at all.
open your eyes.
Your country needs you to go back. You know it's the right thing to do.
Sir, I've always done the right thing, and this is wrong. I'm not going back. I'm fighting this thing. This isn't about the war. This is about you and me and everybody else standing side by side.
Stop Loss is a movie that I can honestly say I will go out of my way to see.
Yes.
I believe that 5 years after the war in Iraq has begun, it is about time that someone has made a movie that will bring the
America.
idea of America in Iraq to the forefront. And so this is something I will definitely be seeing.
I think MTV is really good at helping the younger generation figure out what's going on and the real issues of today, too. So
We'd love to talk about this one more, but also coming to theaters this weekend is the British comedy Run, Fat Boy, Run, directed by Friends star David Schwimmer. But can Schwimmer, an American, make a laughable comedy across the pond? Well, you be the judge.
Relationships are like marathons. They require dedication, discipline,
That's disgusting. Jay, that's disgusting.
and determination,
You have been trying to get through to Libby for 5 years now.
What is her problem? Of which Dennis has none.
You left her at the altar when she was pregnant.
Prat.
That was ages ago.
Women remember that stuff.
But when it comes to love,
Sick of the regret I feel every day because I didn't have the guts to marry the woman I love.
Dennis, this is Whit.
Seriously, what do you see in him?
He's a good man. He runs marathons for charity, for Pete's sake.
it's not how you start.
Libby, I can change. I will run the marathon.
What?
It's about how you finish.
The one that Whit's doing, I'll run that, and I'll finish it.
Come on, you've never finished anything in your entire life.
I'm running. You ready? Ready. Why are you here?
I'm the assistant coach.
Why'd you get to be assistant coach?
Because I'm this petulant. Ow! You believe that?
Powder? Got fine. Sure. Refreshing. You had her once. Why did you ever let her go? You just stop me there. Yeah, I've got nothing to say. I just wanted to stop you there.
This spring, Picture House presents.
Do you honestly think that running 26 miles is just going to wipe the slate clean?
As you get older, you're going to realize there are a lot of things that you don't like. And when those things happen, you can't just run away.
Is that what you do, Dad?
What did you think? She's not going to find anybody better than you? Well, let me be the first to tell you. You know, you're not a tough act to follow. Ow, my ear!
Run, fat boy, run!
Simon Pegg, Tandy Newton, and Hank Azaria.
How much fun? It's a little tiny 9 miles.
Run, fat boy, run.
You can see my point, can't you? Yes, I can.
Well, Kevin, this movie kind of has the British humor that I'm not really into, but it looks like it actually might be pretty funny. I'm not into that. I don't know.
I actually think it's funny
Yeah.
because their
Really?
timing. It's not laugh out loud like
Yeah.
fall over in your chair funny.
I
It's
love
just
that kind of funny, though.
Timing and subtle funny and sarcastic funny. I actually love turning on PBS on Saturday nights and watching the really kind of.
I hate those.
I love them. How can you hate those?
I don't know. They're so cheesy, and it makes me. I don't know.
Well, that one. Well,
just-
Run Fat Boy Run just looks quirky enough that maybe it'll work, and it was directed by an American, so maybe that'll just work for you.
Okay, Kevin. Well, coming up next, we can check out the latest in games. And what is a Chumby? We'll find out after this. Stay tuned. "16 and pregnant, former child star of Zoe 101, Jamie Lynn Spears, is now engaged. The father of the baby, 18-year-old Casey Aldridge, has finally put a rock on his underage girlfriend's finger. There's no news of a wedding date yet, but they are expecting a visit from the stork this summer." In other news, are you an Idol fan? This week, the soulful voice of Chikezie, I always mess up his name. Chikezie was voted off after a record high of 30 million votes. Chikezie sang the song "If Only for One Night" by Luther Vandross. Judge Paula Abdul seemed to be the only one that enjoyed that performance on Tuesday night. Tune in Tuesday at 8 p.m. on Fox to see the top 10 perform.
Now, by Paula being the only one who enjoyed the performance, did you
That's
mean?
what I was
do you
saying,
mean
like, it seemed that way.
the
because
only
a lot
judge who enjoyed it, or the only one
You know-
watching who enjoyed it?
Thanks a lot. I was trying to say, I was trying to be like, well, Paula seemed to be the only one. Okay, maybe she wasn't the only one. The audience seemed to enjoy it a little bit.
Does it
but-
surprise you though that Paula was nice about it?
Yeah, no, because Paula's nice to everyone.
She is. She's.
But I haven't been keeping up with Idol as much this season, I must say.
I was at the beginning because it looked like it was really promising,
Mhm.
and then I just kind of got busy with classes and stuff.
Yes,
Then
exactly. I
I
had
kind of got out
college.
of it. And yeah, that. And when I finally started to kind of check back into it, the ones that I liked that made it to the final 12 are gone.
Yeah, they're gone. So.
And I'd kind of like to. I want to almost YouTube it or find a video archive that maybe I could see
Some of
the
the-
performance that killed them.
Yes.
Because I want to know why they're not there anymore.
Yeah.
Oh well, life
I
goes
enjoyed
on.
most of it. Life goes on.
Well, in gaming news now, all you zombie killing enthusiasts out there starting for Resident Evil 5 information, we have some good news for you. Capcom, the software developer behind the popular shooter, will release new gameplay footage and an interview regarding the development of the game in a special 25th anniversary DVD package with the Japanese magazine weekly Famitsu. The DVD marks Capcom's 25 years in the video game business. More on this story when we have a translator, which will be never.
Video game distributor GameStop this week started taking pre-orders for the final installment in the epic Metal Gear Solid series being released on June 12th. Metal Gear Solid Guns of the Patriots will have a standard edition for a suggested retail price of $60 and a limited edition that includes a soundtrack, graphic novel, and 2 documentaries will put you back a cool $85.
And one last thing in regards to video games this week. Grand Theft Auto 4 comes out in 34 days.
Ooh, 34 days. That's a video game I'd be interested in.
That one is fun.
I'm not interested in the shooting ones as much, like SOCOM.
Grand Theft Auto is definitely a shooting game.
Well, okay. Okay, never mind. Boy, you're on me tonight.
That one is kind of fun though, I must admit.
Well, it has more in depth. It's more than just shooting like soldiers and stuff. You know what I mean?
When I had my learner's permit, I would drive around there doing the speed limit. But I only did that like once. But anyway, let's take a look now at what some RMU students believe are the best games of all time. Let's take a look.
Get your game up, because you know Halo.
My favorite game is Call of Duty 4 for PS3. It's so realistic and just fun to play.
NHL 2008, it's a good game. I just like hockey a lot, and it's fun to play with everybody.
Okay, my favorite video game is Perfect Dark from the N64.
Guitar Hero!
Rock Band! Yeah!
Mario Kart!
My favorite video game, believe it or not, it's a little known game back on Nintendo, NES, Super Dodgeball. It's the best game, Dodgeball, on the NES.
I'm Bill Romeo, I'm a senior. My favorite video game of all time is probably GoldenEye for the N64 because the multiplayer death matches, it was the first game to really have that multiplayer experience where you could get 4 or 5 guys in a room together yelling and screaming at each other and shooting each other and having a big fun time. It's always fun.
Final Fantasy 45. Duh.
Now for this week's look at a brand new piece of technology, a Chumby. It's a compact device that displays useful and entertaining information from the web using your wireless internet connection. So you might be thinking, why would I want one? I'll tell you why. You can see the latest news, headlines, sports, weather, and even stock prices. Or you can play your iPod through the built-in speakers while charging it. A Chumby even works as a digital picture frame.
And you can apparently buy it in the color latte. So let me see. Latest news, sports, headlines, internet connection. Isn't that the same thing as a computer?
Pretty much, but it has a cool name, Chumby.
Chumby. Chumby.
Chumby.
Maybe it'll stick.
It sounds pretty. I heard Molly was researching this. The co-host that filled in for me last time, and she was really interested. I heard about this Chumby, so it must be good.
Well, I wonder how. Well, I'll have to look into it. But finally tonight, and this is quite the kicker here, Snoop Dogg is going opera. Well, soap opera, that is. Snoop will appear on the May 8th and May 9th episodes of the ABC soap One Life to Live. The rapper will be appearing in several club scenes performing songs from his latest album, Ego Trippin', which debuted at number 3 on last week's Billboard albums charts. In addition to acting, the rapper has also boasted a mix of special remix versions of the show's theme song, and it should be quite the sensual seduction.
As always, thanks for tuning in.
And thank you for tuning in. Have a great night, and be sure to catch Colonial Sports Center at 9:30.